they do years, because English year 1 year, 2 years. Try and go to all the years up to the last stage of primary school. Okay, because it's the degrees you'll be told maybe to teach standard. It's year 6, it's standard 8. Okay, because you may decide to go and work in the government school. You may decide to work in a private school. So if you can, okay, and then also do not just go into reading lessons. Okay, also when you're going for reading lessons, you also look at other subjects: math, English, science. Okay, and life skills are all discussed. And yeah, I'm just moving away from this, but I'm going to go back to it. When you are there, I want you to look at these areas. Documentation. Okay, get a book and just have a book, a short notebook where you just write placement. Okay, I want you to be documenting this. Documentation, I want you to look up for the teacher's book. Okay, scheme of work. So, teachers and learners, okay? So, ask the teacher for the scheme of work. Can I just have a look at the scheme of work? It will give you an idea of how to write a scheme of work. If you're going for interview, they ask you, what is the scheme of work? How do you write a scheme of work? What do you include in a scheme of work? Okay? You ask them, can I also look at your lesson plan? Some schools don't have lesson plans, they have summaries, okay? Summary of work. Can I also have the curriculum? Okay? So if there's a photocopy machine there, please photocopy the curriculum that they're using. You might go to a school where there is no curriculum. Okay? You might want to start your own school, at least you've got a curriculum to start off from. Okay? Is it clear? Curriculum syllabus. Okay? Have a look at the timetable. Because when you start in a class, as you teach, you're supposed to have your own classroom timetable. So when you're looking at the timetable, classroom timetable, you're looking at how to write one. Okay? You should know that there are 35 minutes in a period of 11 lessons. Double lessons, that's 17 minutes. Timetables are written using columns and rows. You can do Monday, Tuesday. Monday, the days of the week as what? As rows. Or you can do the days of the week as columns. So they've got two types of timetables. We call them row method or column method. Okay? You can decide to put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay? Column. Then you put the times that way. You can put the rows there. Okay? Is it clear? Okay? Registers. Look at how the registers are done. They're temporary registers, they're permanent registers, sometimes they're given in school. Okay? Temporary registers, sometimes the registers are given after a month because the learners are coming. So they might give a month of learners coming, new learners are coming in. Okay? Month or 2 months. You need to have your own temporary register. And how is the register done? The name of the students in full, the date of birth, writing present, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Monday up to Friday, week 1, week 2, week 3. Okay? You should have that. Record of marks. Look at all these so that you are familiar with how to write. If you go to a school where they don't show you, you are not looking like a stranger. Okay? Is it clear? The record of marks, where they write the record of marks. The work, the math, the English, how many times they do the records. Okay? Questions are probably you can do 5 marks, 10, 20, or 5 marks every time. You can say each question is 4 marks out of 20. Is it clear? Okay? Then you also have special needs records, if they are there. Okay? Clear? And then look at their meetings. Minutes of their meetings. Okay? Even when you go for work, whenever there's a meeting, some have staff meetings every Friday, once a week, some have them on Monday, some have them every month, some have them fortnightly. You need to have a book where you record what has been said to protect yourself. Because they can say, okay, in this meeting, this is what we discussed. We agreed that everybody must do A, B, C, D. Okay? If the congregation will say, but according to this meeting that we had on this particular day, this is what we agreed, and this is what that's why I'm following based on the meeting that we had. Okay? Even outside of the education officers, they want to see that. Because that's part of professional development. That's why schools should have meetings. We are required to have meetings every week. Weekly or fortnightly or monthly. But there should be a record of that. You have trained your staff. You are monitoring quality and ensuring that quality and standards is being made. Okay? That's teachers' documentation. Okay? And then report writing. How do they write their reports? Okay? Student reports. Okay? I'm trying to create a situation where you don't start working or you work on placement and then you ask, so what were you doing in university? Are you understanding? You know these things, okay? Then the learner's books. What's that? Which one? Which one? Teachers. No, I think documentation for teachers. Teachers and learners books. So what are the indicators? It's minutes of meetings. I just put the other way around. Minutes of meetings. They are just summarizing what the meeting was about. Especially for yourself, you're just summarizing the decisions that were made in that meeting. Okay? What was agreed in that meeting? What was agreed and what action was made today? Okay? Is it clear? Just make decisions made, that's it. We agreed on this and that's what you're following, okay? Learner books, do you know the type of books that the learner should have? They should have a test book where all the tests are done, okay? They should have a class workbook, okay? Where class activities are done, okay? They should have a homework. Okay? Click, labeled, and look at, they should be dates for today. Okay? Full math date, full English date, and the topic, what they're doing. If it's writing letter app. Okay? If it's reading a story, answering questions, then you write it. Okay? Is it clear? So you're looking at seeing how it is written. And you are appraising, critical appraisal. What we call critical appraisal is you are looking at the strengths of all this. The good, it's not like, don't do it like a witch hunting thing because it's bad. What you're doing is you're looking at this with the idea of looking at what good ideas can you do yourself when you start working. How can you improve? Okay, from it. Okay? So you're learning from the teacher. The teacher is actually I don't want to say little, but she's more like shadowing, okay? Showing you how it is done. And giving you the practical, realistic way of how she's doing with the class or he's doing with the class. Is it clear? So I'm looking at the labels and the covering, the plastic, the covers outside, the signs, the dates, and all that. That's learning. That's documentation. That's one. Then also two, try and look at the classroom arrangement. Classroom display, okay, and arrangement for your own ideas, okay, for your own improvement. When you do run a school or when you do teach a class, you look around every day when you walk in or whenever you're free within that class. Just look around. Oh, I like the way she displayed the chart. I would like to try that chart. Oh, I like the way she did the rooms. There should be classrooms. There should be timetables starting with classroom. Do you know what needs to be starting from the class? Chart, learners work. So you're also looking, and do not just stick into one teacher's class. If you can, maybe look at 2 or 3 different classes, move to 2, 3 different classes a day. Is it clear? Yes. So you are also seeing a variety of teaching methods. Understood? Yes, okay. 3, you are looking at the classroom teaching. How do they teach? Looking at learners' activities. What sort of activities are they giving to the learners? How does the teacher teach? The teaching methods of that learner, of that teacher. Okay? The resources, the use of the resources. Okay? Use of the book. Which resources did she use to teach what? Are you understanding? Okay? Use of teachers' resources and material. That's under classroom teaching. And classroom teaching and it's classroom display and arrangement will be done. Classroom teaching is now separate. How is she teaching? What method? Okay? Does she introduce the class? Does she talk about how does she teach? What activities do they do? Group work? Do they do individual work? How does she teach? Does she bring videos? Does she bring audio? Anything? Does she bring counters? What sort of things does she bring in? Is it clear? Then the fourth one. Look at the challenges in that class. Teaching or learning challenges, okay? And how that teacher addresses them. If they are not addressed by the teacher, how would you address them? Are you understanding? So you are looking at the teaching and learning challenges and solutions in the class. Okay? Then the fifth one, you are looking at motivation. Motivation and participation of learners. And looking at classroom management. Classroom management you can also be under here or you can put it under classroom display and arrangement. But classroom management here, how does the teacher manage the class? Okay? And the interaction between the teacher and the learner. Is it clear? Under motivation, participation of learners, classroom behavior, even the motivation of the teacher. Are you understanding? These are the 5 different areas that you are supposed to look at. Okay? And what I want you to do is, as you are looking at them, just take examples that you are going to what? You are going to use for yourself. And then also, the 6th is gather. Worksheets. Okay? That you are going to use. So create a portfolio of worksheets that you are going to use. So if you give the worksheet out, ask, can I please have one extra worksheet, maybe 2? You punch them and put them in your teacher's folder. Are you understanding? So I'm already creating a database of worksheets. If there's a storybook or there's a photocopy of a piece of paper or there's art, even coloring, you can ask, okay, you've given out coloring paper, can I have one? Okay? Then you're putting it in your portfolio to create activities that you are going to use. Don't start creating the activities on your first day of school. Are you understanding? So you put a plastic wallet. You can even laminate them. Okay? That's an easier way of doing it. Okay? Gather worksheets. Okay? Or make reference to textbooks that are in the class that they are using that you think is good. Okay? You might go to a school, there are no textbooks. Okay? You might need to recommend. You might need to buy one textbook yourself that you're going to use with the whole class. Or it might take you long for books to be. You order a book. Okay? It will take long because of bureaucracy that is in schools, because of finances that is in schools, or because of the business of management. You cannot sit there and not teach and say, I don't have a textbook. Therefore, I was not teaching because I've got no textbook. You'll be in big trouble. Are you understanding? So you need to have your own emergency portfolio, your own database, your own file of what. Is it clear? Yes. So those are the things I just want you to be looking at. Sometimes you might not cover them the whole time, but you can say this week I'm going to look at documentation. Are you understanding? Week 1 I'm going to look at documentation. With all the teachers I'm going to go to the class. Whatever is good, the way they've recorded it, the way they've done it, okay, I like this one idea. I'm going to use it when I work, when I start being employed. It will also help you with your interviews. Okay? When they ask you how are you going to teach, what documents does the teacher need to have? Is it clear? How do you manage your classroom? You have seen experienced teachers, you have seen qualified teachers. Those are the things that you have noted while you're there. You will cite in your own interview. Is it clear? the interviews, you can ask me, I can tell you. Okay? So, but all this that I summarized, these are the main things that a teacher will ask. And interviews will normally ask. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay? Any questions? Let's look at first. So, can I move on? So, how many of you, so please, next week, try and organize this because I've already spoken to the dean. The dean has agreed. He had said that you should bring the names of the schools that you want to go to and then they write the name. And trying to build your potential of getting a job quicker than most people. Okay? You can do it in your neighborhood if you don't want to come here. Okay? But the best time if you come here, you don't have, maybe your lecture starts at 10 or starts at 1 o'clock, you can be there in the morning. So it will save you transport. Or you go and observe where you are, where you're living, the area that you're living, so that you just walk there. And it will be a good network opportunity. When there is a job, they might recommend you because they've seen you there. And then at some point, maybe after a month or after 2 weeks, ask to teach. Okay? So that also the teacher also learns from you. Are you understanding? Yes. So you're both learning from each other. And when you are there, please, when you come out, don't gossip about it. Because that's not right. Okay? Just go and see. We will talk about it in class, but not to any other way, not to the boss, not to the colleagues. Don't say I was in year 1 class. This is what the teacher said. Okay? Are you understanding? Even if you want to comment on anything, don't comment on anything when the learners are there. You do it in private with the teacher. Okay? But you are there to learn because you are there. Are you understanding? Yes. Is it clear? Your job is really to learn. And to see what we are doing in our lectures. Is it being applied there? And how should it be applied? So you are creating an informed type of teacher practice with the idea of you being an outstanding teacher. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Any questions on this? You guys, where are you going to teach? In your neighborhood. And is it possible for me to come and observe one class you teaching? You just tell me, okay, I want you to observe one area. I want you to observe this. I want you to come here and observe this. Me teaching or the documentation or whatever, or motivating learners or solving a solution, I don't know. Okay? Is it clear? So that it's not about, it's about trying to help you, because even in some interviews, they will ask you to teach. Especially private schools. Can you come up with a topic? Can you teach that topic? So we can see how good your English is. Okay? That's why now you need to start accumulating some worksheets, some activities that you can do for interview. Clear? Any questions on that part? How far is your local place? Because I would not want to use my transport to go there. Unless if I can walk from here to there. Two buses. So you can do an audio. That's another thing. You can take an audio. Ask the teacher in the class that you're going to take an audio on your phone and then send it to me on WhatsApp or bring it to me in class. Is it clear? Yes, this is fast. Just one. In preparation, if you are going to do a placement, like a pre-placement thing, okay? So that by the time you go to placement, you're ready to perfect the skill. Okay? Okay? I know when I did my teacher training, we did it for 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks within our local school, the school that is within us, the school where we used to be. It was for 2 weeks. Okay? And then we did 1 term of what? Of teaching. Okay? But it was good preparation. preparation. It was not graded the first one. It was, we were not even observed, but we got some idea of what we were supposed to include, what was missing, what we learned. Okay? So by the time we got there, we were able to do it. So, is there any question? Is there a question? No question? It's very clear. Let's go back to what I was saying. Okay? Function of a library, use of a library. Okay? Besides storage of books, record keeping of books. Okay? What else? What is the other function for a library? What is another function of a library? Besides the ones that I've mentioned. So that's the checklist that's given you, the requirement of a teacher, qualified teacher or a student teacher. Okay? Yeah. If you're not familiar with some of the things, I'm starting to for that. But let's go back to what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe, can I finalize it? Are you going to be able to start next week? Today is Wednesday. Will you be able to start on Monday or at least one day a week?
Many on Friday.
Sorry?
Many on Friday.
You'll be able to do Friday. Most schools finish early on Friday, so you need to make sure that you are here maybe by 8 or 9 or whatever.
Yes.
So you start next week Friday. Okay, but get the letter from the team. Okay. And yourself, you go.
Not to look for a school first.
Can you not be here? Because it's easier.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah. Please, if you can all be here, it's better. Do you get it? If you can be here, it is better. It's an international school, it's a Cambridge school. It would be better, to be very honest. Then what I'm saying, then you can compare it with another school, maybe next semester. Or after a month, you can compare it with another school. Because also it's good to also try government school and the private school. Then you will see where you want to do. But private schools pay more. Okay, but I think it is best to have experience for all. It just makes you more grounded. Okay? Cynthia, and you will do it when you said in your local area. But can you make sure what I'm simply saying, if you've got the name of the school, please make sure that you have gotten a letter this week by the dean, and then you send it off for you to start next week. Okay? Yeah. So I won't put any pressure on you. It will just give him the name of the school. You wanted the name of the school so that the university can write the name of the school. You take the letter there. Okay? And then we can just say, let's do it for a month. Do you want more than a month? Minimum 2 weeks. Should we put a time frame?
Yes.
To what? Let's agree. Then we are working on what we have agreed on.
2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, minimum 2 weeks. 2 to 1 month, right? Yes. And if you can do it every semester, it just adds up to the experience. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because there are 2 semesters, if you do 2 weeks, is it not 2 weeks, that means you've done 1 month every year. Yeah. 2 years they are here, 3 years they are here, they've done how many? Can you not say, well, 3 months, yes. Can you go to a job and say, yes, I taught at a place for 2 months, 3 months? They are better than someone who's not taught. But want to look at what is practical so it fits in with your studies. Can you not do 1 month, 1 month? For 2 months each year. You are here for 3 years. That means you have had what? You've had at least what? 6 months. I'm asking, does it not look like a more better experience? I think any experience apart from 3 months is fine. Was that probation? Is it clear?
Yes.
So you can fit it, it's up to you, just fit it up into whatever you want. If you can, if you are quite interested, just maybe start the first year maybe you can acquire 3 months. With the idea that holidays, if the nurseries are open, you can make money, you can work. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because you've had 3 months experience. Start creating employment for yourself, even babysitting. Is it clear? Yes. Okay, yeah. So let's move on to the use of the library. Storage of a book, record keeping of books, what else? What do we use the library?
You can act as a historical site.
Yes, so when we say historical site, what do we mean?
People can go and read some historical books there.
Yes, so archive, yes, it could be an archive, okay? Storage of old books, okay? So archive of books, okay? Anything else? Research, we can use it for research, purposes. Maybe you've got an assignment, maybe you're telling out there's a project that you're doing, you need to research, so you can go into a library to research a particular topic. Is it clear? A particular subject. You can also use it to study. You've got exams, you've got an assignment, okay? Is it clear? What else do you use it? For relaxing. Some people go to the library not to study, not to read, to relax, maybe to read newspapers, to just sit there quietly on their own, okay, to spend time on their own in a quiet place. Maybe they can't do that at home. Maybe they've got kids busy. Maybe they are sharing a room, maybe they are living in a place where there are a lot of people. So they go to the library to relax. Yes. Any other use of a library? Some people use it as a relaxation place for them. What else? Time to think and reflect. For thinking and reflection. Or planning their own things. Okay? Okay? Any other? Or reading. But reading is silent. Or just reading. They don't have an exam. Yeah, I've done that myself. I don't have exam, I'm not studying, I'm not researching. I just want to read the books that are in the life. Okay? I just want to go and explore and see which books are out there. Okay? Just to read maybe newspaper. I can't afford to buy a newspaper, or I don't have time to buy a newspaper. Or there's a magazine that I found that I saw you that I would like to read. So they'll just go and read. Okay. What else?
For generating new knowledge.
Yeah, learning new knowledge. I'm not sure whether would this fall under, would that fall under reading? No, but that's different. Would someone like read for fun, for entertainment, without the purpose of wanting to learn anything? Yes, but I just like go to the library and then look and then check the topic. Okay, I want to learn about this topic. Oh, I want to learn about physics, or I want to learn about cooking, or I want to learn about an area. Okay, I saw a book. I've never heard of this topic before, but let me just read through. So just learn new concepts, new topics, okay? Anything else? The purpose of why we go into the library. Surfing the internet. Some people don't have internet access. Some people bundles are very expensive sometimes. So some people want to just go and surf the internet, to search the internet, okay? Search information on the internet. Some people go to write. some articles that they need to write, they've got content that they need to write, okay? They'll go to the library to go into there. Okay? Some people actually work in the library. Okay? But those are the general uses that people have for the library. So what other examples could you have? What other uses could you have? If it's time of please let me know. Then you can go and do a tour of the library. I was supposed to tell them, but I hope that they will allow me to give a tour of the library. The tour of the library.
Oh.
Yes. So that they can tell you the jewel system that they use, where they keep reference books, what are the library rules and all that. Okay? Classification of books. How do they classify the books? Where are the books? Where do they buy the books? How do they sort them? So maybe before we go there, they have 2 or 3 questions that you're going to ask them. And don't ask a question that has been asked by someone else. Okay? Yeah. Anything else on the uses of a library? Okay? Practical guide of classroom school library. So for a school library, what rules could you have? What rules could you have in a school library? And when you go there, you ask them what rules do they have? What challenges and problems did they have? And how have they solved the challenges in the library? Okay? So those are some of the questions I would like you to ask the librarian. Who's the librarian? How do you order? What is the most expensive book that you've bought? What are the difficulties? What challenges do you have with library users? What are the benefits of using the library? What else? How else can we make use of the library? You may be short to find that you are underutilized in the library because you are not aware of some of the other functions that they have. Is it clear? Yes. So, practical guide of a school library. What rules should you have in your library? Because I'm going to ask you. And even if you are not asked, please, I want you to, when you go there to your placement, at least improve one thing. Okay? Make one suggestion and see whether it can be done. You self-doing it or the teacher doing it. Okay? Yes. One suggestion to improve that class or the school, I don't know. Okay? Yes. So what library rules could you have for the school? Because you said we've already identified challenges that are found in libraries. So which rules would you have? You must have rules that deal with the challenges. So which rules could you have? No making noise in the library. What else? No eating and drinking in the library. Yes. What else? What is the reason for that rule? So that it reduces damages of books. Okay? Knowing so that at least you are not disturbing other readers. So that most people will not stop themselves from coming into the library. Okay? What else? What's another rule that you could have? Return books on time. Sorry? Sorry? Yeah, do not litter in the library. So that at least it still goes back to damaging of books, ruining of books. Yes. What else? Yeah, return books on time. Then what penalty charges could you have? You could have monetary. They say 1,000 or 2,000 every day that the book is not returned, or you suspend them from using the library, maybe temporal suspension, okay? They might not use the library for a whole week or for 2 months, no, for a whole month or maybe for 2 weeks. So you stop them from borrowing books, okay? You could do the money. You could also then, what other consequences could you have? Besides asking them to pay a fine, the library fine, telling them to leave the library and making noise, to ban them from the library, from the use of the library, maybe for 3 weeks. What else? What other consequences could you have? What other punishments could you have? Buying a new book if it's ruined? Yes. Replacing the book? Yes. Buying another new book. Anything else? Writing lines. If they're talking too much, you can give them a piece of paper, write 4 lines. I must keep quiet in the library. Yes. Asking them to do manual work outside the library. Okay? Yes. Go and clean up the classroom. Go and read. Okay? Or within the library. I used to know some librarians I used to do that when I was told to manage a library, school library. When the maid would come and help me pack these books. Go and find where they're supposed to be the relevant shelves. But the funny part is that after that, most of them wanted to be librarians. So the punishment is related to helping build the library. Okay? Mopping the floor of the library. So asking them to put books at relevant shelves. Yes. Monitoring others from making noise. Okay? Yes. Or those who are making noise, we ask them to monitor others from making noise. Okay? That's that. What about how can you do a classroom library? You can find a corner, you can do a shelf, put a shelf that is at the level of the children at any corner. If you don't have a shelf, you can put a chair. If there's no chair, extra chair, you can just put a newspaper and then put the books. Okay? You can lay out the books. Spiral, like that. Anyone who finished doing some work can go and take a book and read. You can also include children's own stories that they've written. That is good quality stuff. You can have a classroom library wall of stories that have been written. People's favorite stories, just a page of that story. Then when they are free, when they are not busy, they can go and read. You can lay them out on the floor, okay? Different styles, you change the layout, okay? Then also you can have a comment where they can put suggestions and comments. Which books do you want to see being placed here? You can put about it depends on the number of learners we have. The idea is to try and have a book for each learner, or at least half, or even a quarter. Okay? So if you don't have a lot of books, their stories can be a collection of the library. The next door teacher's stories can be a collection of the library. So you can have examples of poems written by other children in the class or in other classes. Okay? Example of a play. Okay? You can do an example of a short story, nursery rhymes. Okay? And then even audio. You can bring in an audio, a CD. They can play and hear the song, put earphones. You can have an old phone, okay? With an old phone that you no longer use. You record all different songs, different stories. They can plug in. It could be like an incentive or just a free reading time. We've got reading time, let's go and get a book. They get a book, they go and sit down. You can put it maybe not in a corner, maybe in the middle, or in different corners, so that those at the back can just turn around and go and pick a book and read quietly. Especially waiting for other people to finish work. Or you do a free reading time. Reading should be incorporated every single day. Is it clear? For 15 minutes. Yeah, at the beginning of the lesson, at the beginning of the morning class, or it can be done after break or before home time. And you are supposed to check learners' reading ability. You are supposed to monitor every learner reading. So you have a storybook. We even have a page that they can read a paragraph. Then you comment on it. Okay? Because reading improves all subjects, understanding of all subjects, improves academic performance in all subjects. So it needs to be done 15 minutes or even 5 minutes every day. It needs to be done individually with the learner spending time on it, or as a class, or with the teacher. So you can say 5 minutes, the learner is doing reading by themselves. 5 minutes as a class, 5 minutes you are with the learner. So you can say it's a large class, this week I'm going to look at 20. So I'm going to look at 20 learners this week, you might have 100 learners, okay? This week I'm going to look at 20 learners. I've got Monday to Friday. So I'm going to look at 4 learners every day. I've got 5 minutes. So I'm going to spend 1 minute on each learner. While the other learners are sitting quietly and reading on their own. Are you understanding? Or as a class, as they read as a class, I'm standing close to 3 or 4 different learners hearing them read. Are you understanding? And you are checking, what is it that I'm checking for reading for that week? Is it vocabulary? Is it pronunciation? Is it fluency? What am I checking? Is it phonetic sound? Is it reading comprehension? You have to have the purpose. Okay? So one of them should be pronunciation. And one of them should be fluent, reading accurately and quickly. And the other one should be for comprehension. Those are the most important aspects of reading. Is it clear? They are reading to check whether they can read fluently. Can they read quickly? They're not reading, man. Okay? That's quickly and what? And accurately. Are they reading? They're reading for pronunciation. Is it clear? The intonation? Can you hear it? Can they pronounce words properly? And then can they answer questions on what they've read? The phonetic sounds, phonetic awareness, you can embed it in those 3 main skills that I put on. Is it clear? Yes. Any questions on what other guidelines could we have on a classroom, setting up a classroom library? So there should be one, please. Even bringing newspapers, even a bank statement, an old bank statement of yours, just to remove your bank now, your account number. But you can put it as written. Okay? Receipts, adverts, book cover. Are you understanding? Even a brand box, a cereal box, an empty packet of a chocolate or a sweet. Are you understanding? You can just put it there. It's reading. Labels, clothes. So bring in different materials that the learners can read and change it every week. Review your classroom library code every week. Add new things on it. Are you understanding? So that they're eager to say, okay, this week, what has the teacher added? Oh, I want to go and read it. Okay? Notices. You can put a notice there. Okay? Is it clear? Even an old watch, your watch there. An old clock. Reading numbers. Reading clock. A calculator. It's still reading objects. Are you understanding? So you're not only saying reading has to be from printed format. Are you understanding? Yes. Even last year's old storybook, you can put it there. Is it clear? So always at the end when you have got learners, try and ask the parents, can I have 3 or 4 books of these letters? I want to use them as a good role model of writing for my next class. Or photocopy it. Then you staple it, it becomes a reading book, a story book. Is it clear? Yes. Any questions? Yeah. So put a library shelf, a library floor, a library chair. We said the library is not just a building. Okay? Is it clear? Shelf, you can bring old flags and you can put like that. then you lay them on the corner. Even putting them on the corner will feel fine. Any questions? So bring different types of book sizes. Size books with pen, with materials, okay? Which is easy. You can ask them to write a story. Then you ask them, bring in old material, okay? An old t-shirt. You've drawn a skirt. Okay, can I rub this out? You can even do a reading lesson when they're making books to put at the library for you. So they can draw. Is it clear? Then you can say, I want you to cut a material can you bring a material that you no longer use, an old t-shirt, a torn t-shirt, a t-shirt that maybe a piece of cloth that is now too small for you. They draw. They will cut it into triangle, a t-shirt or a top. Then they get glue. They stick it there. Okay? They get other material for the trouser. It's already a finished book. Okay? They can put tissue. Okay? Is it clear? Different types of material. Later. Bottles. Or even bottle top. Okay? You are now creating books that are there that you might not find in bookstores. Or they are there in bookstores but are very expensive. So, handcraft those books and put them there. Is it clear? Understood? Yes. Even hair, give braids. They always have braids now. Bring old braids. Let them cut them for the hair. And let them stick them on the books. Is it not an interesting book to read? Put them, they can do the hair as they're reading. Are you understanding? Yes. So let's make these books. Let's recycle and make recycled books. Are you understanding? Yes. Oh, we don't. And you say we don't have books. But we're always having what? Old newspapers. You can write a story over it using a marker. Is it clear? Yes. Any questions? Any other suggestions? What time is it now? How many minutes left? 5 minutes left. Okay? Give me suggestions on how give me suggestions on anything else that you could use to improve the reading, especially with the classroom library, classroom school setting library. Or if you don't have any suggestions of that, can you give me examples that you're going to ask, questions that you're going to ask the library, and then let's make our way to the library. Which questions are you going to ask the school library, the university library? The idea of this talk to the library, when you go to school, set up this library. Set up a classroom library. Okay? Is it clear? Yes. Okay? So what questions did you ask? What 2-3 questions did you ask? What 2 questions did you ask when you go to the library?
What clothes do they use in the library?
Sorry?
What clothes do they use in the library?
Yeah, so what kind of rules do they have? What question are you going to ask them? What question are you going to ask? What question are you going to ask? What classification, what library classification do they use? What other questions would you ask? How do they classify the books?
They are being challenged.
What are the daily challenges? Yes. Or what are the daily challenges and how do they solve those daily challenges? Any other question? Any other question? Yes. What would you ask?
How do they save food?
How do they what? How do they sketch books or how do they lay out the book? Okay, so how do they lay out the library? Okay, any other?
What procedure do they use when
What procedure do they use for what?
they not books?
When you are taking out books. Okay. Can someone come and browse this and let's make our way to the library and let's ask? That's now applying the theory to the knowledge. The knowledge to the practice. Okay? But there's no point in learning the knowledge, the theory, but not applying it. And that's what most employers are complaining about. We've got university students coming up with degrees, but when asked to run a library, they don't know. They studied on the use of library, but they don't know how to run a library, how to manage a library, how to write a story, how to teach. Okay? They've got the theory, but they are not applying those theories to the classroom setting. Okay? So, yeah. I wouldn't want an employer saying, yeah, there's something wrong with the way you put your freedom. They are not doing it that way. Okay? So, I would like to conclude. Okay? The theory is for yourself and the theory is for you to then apply it within the age appropriateness of your learners. Okay? So, you're finding the theory that you've learned, which ones apply to your learners and to the age group of your learners. And you are simplifying that theory to the learner, to the level of that learner's capability. Okay? Or justifying the methodology using to research the theory that we study. Clear? Yes. Okay, let's go. Like I said, let's go into that answer. The librarian, how they classify their things. Now it's the application. Let's go. With the idea that if she's given a task to do the same, she should be able to run it. And she should be able to solve the issues that are pointing out. Maybe let's go downstairs, that way it's quicker. Excuse me, I'm having, let's go that way.